after, so if you guys have questions, I might not get to it right away. So I apologize, because this is basically gonna go on YouTube. This is basically the guide, just kind of like I made in Street Fighter 5. Now, fair warning, and I will say this multiple times throughout the stream, this is a beta. Things can be changed, and I can be wrong. Okay, so this is more of a general help. This is nothing specific, but I'm going to be saying things that usually for me it works, right? Or I've played extensively in in ranked and matches and stuff like that. So not trying to say I'm the law of what Chun says. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, you may correct me. I apologize, all that stuff. But for now, we're just talking about Street Fighter 5 or 6 mechanics. Sorry, Street Fighter 6, and then we'll talk about the differences, between this game and 5 for those that are coming into a new game. Okay, so we're gonna go through the basics. Obviously you still have the 6 normals. That's true. Let me change that real quick, because I don't have a light kick right now. And if we're gonna talk about this, I need to actually put a light kick. So this will be parry, because I don't really need parry. Like I do, but I have it, so I can do it already. Okay. So this training mode is very extensive. I can go hours talking about the different controls, the different recordings you can make, like the different things you can adjust. It's crazy. Okay, it's crazy. And we will be learning this as we go. I'll try to make a separate video for just training mode itself, just so people can, get the hang of it. I'll be mentioning some things here and there, but for the most part, we're just gonna talk about Chun-Li, and we're gonna talk about the different things, like the different drives and stuff. So, as you can see, under the UI, under my health bar, there is 6 blocks of drive impact, right? EX leg costs 2. Focus dash costs 3. This costs 1. Parry drain costs half, and you can hold it to get more, or it drains the longer you hold it. Sorry. And then you do have an alpha counter. We will get into that in a little bit, but I think it costs 1 or 2. I think it costs 2. Don't quote me on that, but we'll check it later on. And the way you do alpha counters is you hold back and then forward drive kick. When you block something, you do forward and drive impact. Heavy kick and heavy left. I should be saying that right. So parry is like V skill. This is parry. Derived impact is. Give me 1 second. Just put hair in my mouth. Drive impact is heavy kick and heavy punch. Parry. Oh, we did parry. So the way you do focus dash, you have to do a normal that can be special cancel. Okay, you can't do heavy punch, but you can do back heavy punch, and you can do that. And you can combo if you're plus enough. So that's a combo you can do that works with Chun-Li. A lot of people will do this. Well, and then go for a throw. Okay. He usually goes for that. Okay. Now, for the most part, I think there's some exceptions. Throw loops are not really in the game anymore. Even in the corner, it kind of sends me a little far, and they recover fast enough to where I can't really go for another throw loop. Not close enough. Throw is still 5 frames in this game, so pretty much like Street Fighter 5, you have 5 frames to tech it, and you can throw back and forward and all that stuff. Okay? So one of the biggest changes in this game, and you can notice it really quickly, is that you start with full drive meter, and so what that means is you get EX right off the bat, right? So I could do rounds like basically, you know, round start and then go into EX level. Okay, so like this is something that's very noticeable for people that wake up DP and all that stuff, so you have to be very careful. Now, if you do waste all your drive meter, this will take longer, but just because there's recovery, I'm hoping this goes away. But basically, when you waste all this meter, you will be going into what's known as burnout. Whoops. Okay, I was in burnout for a little bit, but basically what burnout means is now you can't use your drive meter, which means you can't do EX meter, which means you can't do drive impact or focus dash. Any of that, none of that stuff works. Even if you have the charge, even if you have the motion, you will not get EX. So those are the times where you gotta panic. The other thing about burnout is you can be chipped out by any of the moves. Any special move can kill you. Fireball, legs, supers, they can all chip you to death. So you have to be careful when you're in burnout because you can literally die from blocking in situations. So managing meter is important. Okay. Now, the main thing that you have to make sure that you're doing when you're in burnout, you have to wait till the meter runs out. Yeah, you could do parry with one button. You can set parry to one button. So when you're in burnout, you pretty much have to defend. You can still attack, you can still fight, but you have to mainly be wary. The other thing too to note is that once you're in drive or in burnout, frames become different. You get more blocks stun. So things that were like -2 might be -1 or 0. Frame data on that, you know, we're discovering that, you know, as the day goes, and I'll be sure to put something out for Chun when she's in burnout and when other people are in burnout to see what's positive, negative. I could probably set the computer to do that. Let me see, can I do that actually? Drive reversal. No. I don't think so. Actually, I don't think there is. So these are the things that you can practice here. Instead of trials, you can practice your combos, your anti-airs, all that stuff. This training mode, like I said, is so crazy. It's crazy. So I can't do. Well, let me go down. Maybe it's down here. No, it's not. Okay. Whatever. We'll put it on later. We'll talk about it later. But anyways, other Street Fighter 6 things. So on the bottom you have your super meter. I know a lot of people know this, but it's good to like talk about it. This is level 1. Okay. This is level 2. You can follow it up, and then this is level 3. And it goes into the animation. That's when you know you have the meter for it. Okay. Now the biggest difference too is when you are in low life, I want to say it's under 30%, don't quote me, your number 3 sign will actually change into CA. What that means is that there's an extension to your super that you know, does a little bit more damage. So basically your level 3 gets a little bit more dangerous. And it's a small comeback factor, you know, nothing too crazy, but it doesn't, you know, it gives probably more. I don't know how much more damage it does. I think I can set that actually. So this did what, 4,000 damage? Let's do I have Okay, let me just put myself down to like 10%. So now I have critical art, right? So this did 4,000 damage. Let's see how much this does. So this did 500 more damage. Okay, just so you guys understand, there is some difference into it. Okay, so just remember, it'll tell you CA critical art. That's when you're in that ability to do an extended level 3 super. Okay. All right. So let's talk about normals, and let's talk about Chun-Li in general. Okay. Now, something that's very kind of mind-blowing, kind of weird about this game. There's not a lot of frames that are plus. Okay. And I'll show that right now. This is something that Juices was showing me earlier. So like, this is, and you can see the bottom, where you see where like Chun's knee is. You can see start up 4 frames, total frames is 12, recovery is -2. So this jab right here is actually -2. Now I can chain this, but it's still -2 at the end of the day. Okay, so you have to be very careful. This is +1, so this is one of Chun's only buttons that are like actually true or plus. So I can do something like, you know, something like that would work. That would be a frame trap. You know, fastest move in this game is 4 frames. At least in normals. I don't know if there's any specials that are faster. Probably when Zangief gets here, he'll be back to, you know, 2 frame supers. But for this game, there's only 4 frames. So if you're +1, I can beat, you know, anything with that jab. Okay. Let's look at all her moves. Right? That line kick is 2 frames, or -2 frames. That's 2 frames as well. That's -6. Forward middle punch is -3, so it's safe. Standing heavy punch, -4, can be punished. Forward heavy kick, -4 as well. And normals in this game actually go pretty far. That stand jab might punish me if I was fighting Chun. So you have to be very careful doing a -4 move. Let's see what else. EX legs, -3, so it's still safe, not punishable. Middle kick. Middle kick is 2 frames. Back heavy punch is 1 frame. Not that bad actually. What else am I missing? Crouching mic kick? We did crouching mic kick. Awesome. Crouching jab is 2 frames as well. And I guess like sweep, right? Sweep is -7. So sweep being -7 is kind of like not terrible. It could definitely be punished, but I feel like it's not as punishable as in other games. I'm not suggesting we should, you know, spam it, but you never know, right? It's definitely a tool to be used. And stand heavy kick is actually 0 frames, but it is slow. It does move you forward. People can duck it. So stand heavy kick is not a really good button to like just use, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely a button that you can, you know, throw out. Has good range and stuff like that. Now, something very unique to Chun in Street Fighter 6 compared to her other games or other iterations is she can now go into a stance. Alright, and this stance does different moves. So light punch gives me that move. Middle punch gives me the slide, which is -23. So again, this gives me that overhead, which is safe on block. This gives me that's medium kick, -33. This is roundhouse, -9, and so the thing is that the reason why it's -23 is because she stays in stance. So like, yeah, so then like I have to cancel it, just press Okay, you just do it again. So you can do like, you know, just to cancel it, get out of the stance. But you can cancel this move. You can cancel normals into the stance, so you could do something like that. And the way you go into stances, you do half circle back or quarter circle back punch. Okay. You can do, right? That's a combo that could work if it hits. And so like we'll do. So you can do. That's a combo. That's not a combo, but you can do that. You can do something like a combo like that if you wanted to. Okay. So it's very important to utilize this. This is kind of like the weird thing about Chun-Li, is that she's able to cancel into this. Is kind of, you know, it's not really important to do like in a block stream, because, you know, in this game it feels a little bit more chaotic at the moment, because it's the beta. Everyone's doing drive impact, everyone's doing, you know, pressing buttons just to test things out. But eventually it might be something good, useful to, like, you know, something like that to work out if you can confirm it. Alright, so that doesn't even work, but whatever. Alright, so learning again, and this actually goes under fireball. Look how low she gets. She goes really low. So, and you can just go under with slide, and actually slide knocks down this time. So it's a little bit of a different move, different, you know, properties. Things might change. Yeah, go for it. One answer. Alright, so anyway, so let's talk about her normals and their uses. Alright, Heavy Punch has taken a turn for the worse when it comes to utility. I do feel like it's a worse move than 5. 5 was really good. People made memes, all that kind of stuff. Fierce Punch definitely feels like it lacks. Very slow move. Total 35 frames. 13 frame startups, not really the best. Can be, you know, whiff punished. Whiff punishing in this game is highly necessary to be a good player. So like, if I see that, someone's gonna low forward the shit out of it. So you just gotta be ready for it. Okay. We do have forward middle punch. It does feel a little stiff, a little stubby, but it is neat, and you can cancel it now. So you can do that now. So that's actually pretty good. That's something that's really important to do when you're trying to whip punish. It just feels weird because she kind of, like, you know, stops. It doesn't feel like you know, like in 5 where your motion was fluent. In this one, it's not so much, but you can cancel it, and you know, something that definitely needs to be used when we're playing this game. Because remember, drive impact, it does cost 2 meters, but it does recover in time. I forgot to mention that. It's not like you use it and you're done. It recovers when there's no action, when you're not blocking and you're not, maybe if you're hitting them, I think it recovers a little faster. But yeah, it's definitely something you can do. Alright, moving on to jab again, same thing. Both jabs, you can chain them, and you can cancel into moves. Now you can still do, you can do 3 now. Okay, and you can cancel into legs. Now the biggest difference is you cannot cancel into normal legs. It will not work. This is not a combo. But you can still do, well, not into that. You can do it into light spinning move. Let me actually get the button. I don't want to be wrong, and I'd rather just get this out of the way. So we'll put this as, we'll do this as a middle kick for now. Hold on. Alright. We'll do it as middle kick. Whoops. What did I do? Oh no. What did I do? I messed up. This is this. Light kick is this. Yeah. Medium kick is right bump. Okay. Whatever. But that doesn't combo. Okay. And that does combo too, so I was wrong. You can do light legs as well. So you can do 3 jabs into light legs. Okay. Other. So you can go into light, crouching light kick. You can cancel this into spinning bird, I think. I tried. Huh. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not this one. Wait, it showed you can, but maybe I'm just messing it up. I think I'll try it later on, but definitely you can use this as a opener to legs as well. So you can do that or you can do legs. Yep. I'm gonna change this back because we went over the light kick stuff. So very useful tool, very useful button. Use that light kick. Alright. Sweep obviously does sweep, you know, does stuff. The other thing I forgot to mention, let me get this out of the way because I would be remiss not to say this. You can cancel into a super and you don't need charge for this. You don't need charge. You can just do it, okay? So like, it's nothing too crazy, but it is good to cancel that. You know, I think. And that actually does a really good combo. So if you're able to land this. That works. That doesn't work, but you can get combos with your EX Fireball. Up close, it does leave you in a really positive state, so it's really good. And you can combo up with that. And there's gonna be some extensions to that, so we'll go over that in a little bit. All right. Any buttons left? We got metal punch, fierce punch. We have something different too. We went over fierce punch. You can combo if you're close enough. You can do. Maybe you can. Maybe it's counter hit only. Yeah, I think it's counter hit only. But so you in counter hit you can combo into crouching jab into EX flag. I'll show that in a little bit. I just want to get through all the normals before we do anything. Crouching middle kick again. This is gonna be your button. Thank you so much, Jazzy. Appreciate it. This is gonna be your button of footsies. This gets into that. This gets you spinning bird. This gets you leg. This gives you fireball. So you can do like. And you get a combo off of that. So. Cool. So crouching middle kick is gonna be the tool, the button. That middle kick, as you can tell, this is your anti-air button. She has quite a few anti-airs. Her best anti-air is air throw or jump back jab. It's really quick, but she does have stand middle kick. She does have crouching fierce, does work at a range. So if you're kind of like from here, you can do crouching heavy punch. And crouching heavy punch, you can go into your stance. And crouching heavy punch, you can cancel as well. So you definitely have some tools to do. Thank you so much for the sub, definitely appreciate it. Just teaching, we're doing a beta guide for Chun-Li. And so, yeah, your main tools are gonna be doing crouching middle kick, heavy punch, and just utilizing that fireball. This is gonna be your. She has really good motion, really good movement forward and back. Definitely has better movement walking forward than back, but she definitely has some good movement. And yeah, you just want to be able to cancel into that. Crouching middle punch. Crouching middle punch is kind of stubby, kind of close range, but you can cancel it. Whoops. You can cancel it. You can do a combo from this. That's gonna be probably the newest bread and butter when you get close to somebody. When you jump in, that's probably gonna be the bread and butter of this game. And you're gonna, you can do into EX legs as well. Or timber and fun. The charge time is actually not that bad. The charge time is actually, like, it's a little weird at first, but give it some time and you'll get the practice out of it. It's really, really good, really, really solid. So yeah, something that you want to practice to make sure you hit your combos and all that kind of good stuff. Back fierce, also you can combo it, but the range is kind of weird. It's definitely usable, but you definitely need to be very careful with it. You have to really practice getting the combo for it. It is 5 frames, so I could do a combo like that. That's something I didn't know just till right now. Yeah, some episodes, yeah. That was pretty funny. This is a callback to her Super Turbo move. This is her overhead from Street Fighter 2, or her flip kick from Street Fighter 2. Not as formidable as her Street Fighter 5 version or Street Fighter 4, but you know, it's still a good bait. Just be careful with it, because if they move it, if they move anywhere, you know, like if they move forward, you're gonna whip. So be very careful with this, but it does combo too. So let me see how plus that is. That is 7 frames. So you can do this, and again, something I didn't know till right now, but hey, this is what training mode is for. So that's really, really good. Now, Chun-Li also has 2 brand new moves. One's not brand new because it was in Street Fighter 4, and that is Asanchu. Asanchu is an overhead in this game. And Asanchu also creates juggle if you EX it. So you can do this, you can do this, you can do that, the stomps are back. So you can do that. You can do lightning leg in the air, that's also back. Now if you're gonna do EX legs in the air, you can only do 2 stomps. The third one will always stomp like a hard knockdown. So be careful when doing that. You can also combo into your level 3. I think the only one that doesn't work is level 2 works. I remember. But that's something you want to remember. Stomps are bad, but stomps are a little weird in this game. Stomp actually bounces you backwards if you're not. I think this is because it's not letting you go forward because there's no cross up in this game. You cannot jump over your opponent. There is no cross up. Okay. So I even tried doing that and that's still not a cross up, unfortunately. So the gimmicks are gone, but you can also, you know, you can experiment with it a little bit. It's definitely still usable. It's definitely good to, like, you know, get some trickery out of this. But yeah, it's not as well. I haven't found the greatest use yet. Remember, this is only day like 2 of playing Chun, so there's still a lot to explore, and the more I find out, the more I'll post it on my YouTube and stuff like that. Forward heavy kick. When we talked about this move, this is still back. Now, on hit, it's still 0. But there's no crush counter in this game. However, there is a replacement to crush counter, and we can talk about that right now. Now, there's 2 kinds of counter in this game. There's always counter, there's counter, and then there's punish counter. Okay? We're going to talk about the differences right now. So let's go to counter. Will practicing Street Fighter V help this game? Yeah. Learning any fighting game of Street Fighter will be definitely useful, especially when you're learning footsies and stuff like that. Definitely something you can still purchase, you can still play to get yourself ready for Street Fighter 6. Okay, so counter hit gives me more frames, right? It's like the normal counter hit that we get, you know, 7 frames, 6 frames. So now things become better. This is +8, so now I can do stand middle punch, crouch middle kick. Remember I talked about this being, this is +4, so it's just frame. So I can do into jab, counter hit, right? This counter hit is 1 frame, so I don't get anything out of it. So just to give you guys this tidbit of information. All right. Now this is probably one of the more important parts of this guide. Okay. If you see a button, you see how it says recovery. If you ever see a blue number and the +4 or greater, you can combo it. If your fastest button of your character is 4 frames or higher. As Chun-Li, you can punish it. You can combo it. Okay. So if I see +4, I know I can combo this. So combo it. Okay. You just need to make sure that you're paying attention to that button. When you're paying attention to that button, if you see 4 or greater, you can punish it. You just gotta find the right button. That's 0 frames, so I can't punish. I can't combo that, right? I gotta keep going. So I gotta just cancel. Alright. Now, let's talk about punish counter. Now, punish counter is a brand new, it's similar to crush counter. This is punish counter. Okay. Now I can combo this now. Because I did this, I can actually combo it. And if I wasn't there you go. I can actually combo this. Now this works as a DC punish. I think only certain moves, you'll see the difference when you see that burst of color. Okay, when you see that burst of color, guess what? Now I can do crouching middle kick again. So we have that combo. Okay, so anytime you see that burst of color, you know it's a punish counter. If you see punish counter come out, you know you got a big counter punish. So this has become 6 frames. So, no. Alright, my startup is 7 frames, so it won't work. But I 6 frames, so I can't really combo anything out of that because nothing reaches. Right, so unfortunately for those buttons, there's nothing you can really do with this. Yeah, I was like, I don't think that worked. That's super 7 frames. What's this super? 11 frames, so it won't work. Okay, maybe. Well, that's 8 frames, so it wouldn't work. Yes, it will help in the execution part for playing those games, yes. So punish counter for that. You won't really get anything, but it's good to know. Okay, good to know. And maybe you can do like. Nope. Okay. Just have to check. Just have to check. But yeah, I can do that, and then I know that works. So bad. So that's a combo you can do if you see punish counter. This is all corner stuff. Oops, I forgot that it was only 3. Alright. So, I think the thing you can do with punish counters, you can do... Yeah, you can do something like that. So you can use a dash, focus dash to extend your combos. This is kind of like focus dash in a way, but it's really good on hit. It's one of them things that I think is gonna get nerfed in the release of this game, though. You never know, right? You never know. But that's one thing to note is like when you want to do focus dash, make sure you're doing stab middle punch, because you can combo it to crouching middle punch. So anytime you do something like, you know, you can go like this. And that's a combo. So you can definitely use this to be, you know, better at the game. It's a good, you know, hit confirm move also. Okay. So something that I haven't been talking about yet is EX legs. EX legs is a little different in this game as well. If I just do 1 and let it go, I only get 1 rep. The way you get 2 reps is you have to actually press 2 kicks toward the end of the first rep. So, and then you get the second rep. The second rep is way more punishable, but the second rep does a little bit more damage, and you can, you know, it's a good move to do. Get a knockdown. It gives you a knockdown. Does it cost more meter? No, it doesn't. It's the same 2 bars. Okay. I believe since this is cancelable. Oh my god, my middle punch doesn't really work very well. Okay. Yeah, more options. I was trying to do 4 mil punch super. I believe it works. But yeah, I just need to cancel it. But anyways, something you can try at home. But I believe that might work. You know, something you can work too. Something that works, and this is actually a little better in this game. Instant stomp is an option that you can do. However, stomps are not overheads in this game. This is basically like a throw bait. So, but you'll always get the cross up. Something to note too is throw range has been buffed in this game by a lot. So like, you can throw from pretty far. Just so you know. Something that I've noticed a lot when I'm playing ranked. The throw range is pretty huge. Some of them, like Ryu, is a further reaching one. But yeah, it's really good, really important. To me. So like when you're gonna shimmy, make sure you shimmy from far. So like you just, and then you can shimmy. You know, can't be too close. Instant air show. Yeah. Actually, I don't know if that's gonna work because the thing is, whoops. too, like it bounces you too high, and it pushes you too forward. Like you're always gonna be above them and like over them, so like it wouldn't work. But what you can do, you can do that. So when you're doing air stomps as a combo, you can definitely do that. Alright, so you can definitely do like that. That does work. You can do a third button into that. So like if you don't have super or you don't want to do super, you can do 3 stomps, or you can do that's weird. It should work, but you can do Fierce Punch after that, or medium heavy punch, and you should be able to get a third hit. You can do this too. You can do level 2 super, and at the end of this, you can jump cancel it, right? Or you can do. You get another hit, okay? And I think you can cancel that into the potion. It's a little hard. I'll try again. Oh yeah, we haven't talked about that move. We're talking about that move right now. Nope. I'll try one more time. You can, supposedly. You can also do this. You can actually do Kosho on the way down. I haven't tried if you can do it backwards. Oh, you can do it backwards. Wow. That's actually pretty cool. Do that if you're trying to bait something. It's not a combo or anything, but it is something to note of. Okay, the next move we have to talk about is down down. This is down down kick. Okay, this is your uppercut of the game. This is your DP. This does work on weight up. So if someone knocks you down, you can do this. Just gotta make sure you press down down. And you can combo this out of this. Combo into that, which is really cool. You can combo it off of this as well. You can do this. So that's all 1 bar combos that you can do. Really good, really useful. So you can do this. This also works. And that's 3 bars. You can do something like this. That does work, but it's kind of weird. I think it's better if you just do maybe stomps. Just do it like that. Just do that. You don't have to do the other one. So much more depth. Yes, this game has a lot more depth than 5, for sure. And it works also in mid screen. So you can do it. That also works. Can you parry the drive rush into combo after that? Drive rush, so like are you talking about like this? I know you can run with this button. Run But yeah, probably not. You can't like cancel into parry. So like you can probably do like, you know, maybe like, I don't know, you could do something like, yeah, I wish you can do cross up like this. This actually might be something. Hang on, let me try that. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Oh, you gotta like stop yourself though. Okay, so you can't do it too early. You gotta wait till your animation stops and then you can do it. What? Hold on. So yeah, like you kind of have to wait till the animation ends. That's what I mean. EX Sancho or forward heavy kick, driver combo. Well, you can't drive rush a normal that doesn't cancel. You have to do a move that cancels. So like, this won't work. But you can do something like, you can do that, but it's a little weird. Like I think you can get throw out of this. So you can do like this. You can do that. That's actually not bad, right? Do that. I mean, you could do this too. Oh. Oh my god. I'm trying to think of like the uses, but it's just weird because you can't. Yeah, I can't stop the motion. So until she ends that motion, you're always gonna be in the direction that she's going. So you can't really stop it. Yeah, like. Hold on. Let me try that. Okay, you can. Okay. You have to cancel it with a button though. So you can stay on one side. And you can cancel on the other side. So this is actually kind of cool. You do get a 50. Now, remember guys, this is 5 bars that we're talking about. Okay. See that? That's 5 bars. So you don't really want to do this. This is super like, if you're really trying to win. And you're like betting it all on this to work, right? But don't do it, okay? Don't do it. It's not worth it. So like, can't do that. I mean, you could do this. No, you can't do that. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't advise it. I would not advise it. I could do like, no, you can't cancel it either. But that's like a combo you can do. But yeah. Alright. What else do we have? Okay. Another thing that's really important is you can't cancel normal specials into supers. And you can't do EX specials into supers as well, except level 2 and level 3. So I could do. Now it has to be the first EX length. You cannot do the second one. Okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. No problem. So you can do that, or you can do into level 3 as well. Okay. That's something that is very important to do as an ender. Remember, they're not tied to each other. So EX is drive and super is its own bar. So that one's always going to be growing. It's always going to be progressing or accumulating throughout the rounds. They do carry over in the round. Drive impact is always full after every round. So drive impact you can spend. Super you have to be very careful with. You can't just spend it all the time. if in case you have another round. But you know how the saying is: you cash out, get the round no matter what. You always go for the win, no matter what. So that's a combo you can do. You know, you can do. Something you can do too. And that did 4,100. No, or maybe it does 5,500. I don't know actually. Maybe like without scaling, it would have done the rest. That might be it. So meter management is really good, and remember, you can only cancel out of EX with level 2s or 3, not level 1. The only thing is if you find something that combos, like launches, you can do a level 1 super. Right, so in this case for Chun, she can do level 1 super after EX Spinning Bird for the double. I'm trying to think of what else is there to show. We already showed off that. So yeah, when you're like I said before, when you're in burnout state, you cannot do EX legs. So you can still combo, but you gotta know your combos. You gotta know your combos without EX. So like one of them is gonna be your bread and butter, is that. You can also do the light line into legs that we showed off earlier. You can do that. Crouching middle kick goes into any of the spinning birds. Alright. Oh yeah, before I forget, this is a major change to Chun. And this is one that I'm not happy about. I hope we get it back, but I know they gave us this button for it. But Spinning Bird is not in reversal anymore. It's really slow. It may look fast, but on wake up it's not invincible. So you have to be very careful using Spinning Bird. It's not the same as in 5 or in 4. It's not a reversal. So you can't use it the way it was. You gotta use it the other way. You can also do that as a combo. But yeah. This you can combo off of Crouching Fierce. So what you do is you do Crouching Fierce down the back punch and just kick. And then you do super very late. You can also do level 3. But you have to time it. That might work. Oh no. Huh. Maybe it doesn't work. Let me try it. Oh no. No. Oh no. Maybe? Okay. Not in the corner, maybe. I'll have to test that out a little bit more. But it does work mid-screen, and it does 5,000 damage. This alone did more damage than that level 2 to level 1 combo that I did. So I could do something like into the, something like that. Just no. I am so. It doesn't. Okay. Okay. I don't know what it is. Yeah, that is. I've been having trouble going from player 2 to player 1, so that did 5,570. So pretty good damage, honestly. But yeah, just gotta remember to do that. I'm trying to think if there's anything I can do with that, but I don't think so. This is an overhead move that you can do. It's just standing punch. Standing heavy punch. And you can combo that into a jab. So you do jab, you slice, or okay. I'm trying to think of what else. So let's tackle the big. I'm not gonna say issue because this is a beta, and we're all learning, right? The main topic to learn in this game is drive impact. Let me actually put controller setting to show that. Or do I still have it as light? Okay. No, I messed it up. This. Yes. Okay. So drive impact. Now the thing about drive impact is it does absorb multiple hits. The most I've counted is 3, but I believe 3 is the limit. I believe on the 3rd hit it breaks. But let's just have we're actually gonna be learning this as we go.
Hey now, where you going?
So no. No.
Well, thank you.
Okay. So we're learning this together, guys. Don't worry about it. Maybe he just does it. How do I get him to do it? A memory slot record dummy. I start recording with A. Set the recording conditions. Set this auto records the moment you presume battle. Okay, let me try this one. No.
Hey now, where you going?
That's not right. It's so weird. Okay, that's ended recording. Ready? Start.
Not done yet.
Okay. Let's see if he does it now. No! Okay. Whoa.
Well, thank you. Not done yet.
Huh. I don't know. Save status. No. I don't know. Anyways, we'll just. Oh, wait. What is this? What is this? Maybe? Okay, hold on.
Hey now, where you going?
Alright, whatever. Anyways, let's go into it. So, drive impact. Even on block. Where's the block? No. Let's do block. Wait, will he do straight fire? Where's the guard? I have it. And I'm all confused now. Okay. Not this. Okay, so block off. Alright. Sorry about that. I'm also learning a little bit of the training mode. There's a lot to cover. Anyways, so if I do that, it pushes them away. But if they're in the wall, they have to get splatted by the wall. So when that happens, I can do a combo. Right? I can do something like that. I can do level 2. Okay. So it's like when focus attack hits. Yes. Now, there's no way. There's two options that you can do. It is throwable. Okay, so if someone's doing this, you can throw it. You can also jump neutral it. So there is no cancel out of it. I can't stop the animation. It's gonna happen. But if you're close enough over here, you'll get wall splatted. So a lot of times I'll do this, or you know. Right, and maybe some of that. So your only options to defeat this is to throw it or jump neutral, or you can actually respond with your drive impact. Now the second drive impact will always win. It'll always win. Okay. So just make sure that you're can I do this? No, right? I wish. Yeah, so if you parry it, you can also defend against it. Okay. Oh yeah, drive parry. Ah, I see. Throwers. So this is just if they push it. If this is kind of like if they have burnout. This is what happens. Now, if you're a burnout and you get wall splatted, you will get stunned. Okay. So if I do this, they won't splat. They will be stunned. And then you get a full combo, whatever you want. So you can do this, wall splat, jump in, do a combo, whatever you want. Okay, and remember, this is one bar. This goes pretty far. This is like half screen. Okay, so make sure you know your character's range. There's some characters that you can read a fireball and just do this. You can for sure. So you just gotta play around with it a little bit, but it is very strong. It will be annoying at first when you play. A lot of people will do it. A lot of people will do. And that is the alpha counter that I was talking about. I didn't break my armor. Let's see if it's throwable. Can I not throw it? Oh, can't throw it. And it beats my super. Oh, can't even, okay. So maybe I... Nope. Okay, so that is your alpha counter. I know we haven't showed it all, but this is the alpha counter in the game. It's like V reversal except forward and drive impact. So forward is too heavy. Well, heavy punch and heavy kick. Sorry. So that's a good way to defend against it. And it's a good. It spends what, 2.5 bars? Maybe just 2 bars. 2 bars. Okay, so 2 bars for alpha counter. It's a good way to get people off you. There's not a lot of moves in this game that's plus. So you gotta just use it wisely. And use it when you feel pressure, especially when you're in the corner. Okay? It's good to know that it actually beats alpha counter. Drive impact. So that's good. But like I said, when someone does this, you can respond with yours, as long as you're not in the middle of a move or anything like that. But if I was like doing jab, it's the same thing as that. You're gonna get hit. So you gotta be very careful. You wanna block it as much as you can. Tire people out that are just spamming it. You just kind of let them use all their meter, wait till they get stunned. Now, something to know. I want you to pay attention to Luke's drive meter. it does waste when you're blocking something. So if you see that your opponent is about to lose all, about to go into burnout state, you could just do it. You can just do, and then just spend that meter. Super does almost a full bar, right? You do this. It does a little bit of it, not enough, but still, you want to force a burnout if you can. A lot of times this does half, so again, if they're about to spend it all, make sure to make them block. That almost does a whole bar, so you can do like, that's a whole, almost a whole bar, yeah. So it's just good to like keep that in mind, that blocking reduces your drive meter as well. So don't just think that you're spending it, you're not, you know, you're not spending it by not doing anything. You could still spend it just by blocking moves. So a lot of people can kind of get caught off guard when that happens. They're kind of like, oh shit, like why am I losing? Why am I already in burnout? I haven't done anything. That's why. That's pretty much the reason why. So a lot of times, you know, what people will do is do something negative and then go into burnout and do this. So what they're trying to do is catch your opponent pressing a button. So I do this, a lot of people will do that. And if they get counter hit, so let's just put your opponent to no block. So if you just hit somebody and they're not doing anything, that's what's gonna happen. If they're in counter hit state, they'll go further. But if you go into punish counter, now you can do a combo. And this is like the issue is that this creates this power here. And you can do some damage with that move. Okay? So this right here, this will create a lot of potential when it comes to the damage you want to do and in this kind of game. So make sure that when you notice that big stun, cinematic stun, that you're gonna get a good punish. Now, you don't get, unless your button is fast. Like, I thought the middle kick. Oh, actually, no, never mind. I thought it wouldn't. But you'll get a full combo. Okay. Okay, I want to try those. You can't do that, okay. That's cool. That's something cool to use. You can just do like... not really good use of the meter, but it's good to know, you know, it's good to have that. So yeah, drive impact, again, you can jump neutral it, you can read it, you can parry it as well. Now the thing I didn't talk about parry is if you do it perfect, like frame perfect parry on a move, you will get an animation. So like this is what is, let me see this. Block off. Perfect parry. And that, I can get punished. You see that jab? That is -7 now. So he can do a 7-frame move and punish me for this. Middle punish. Same thing, -12. But this is all just frame perfect. So again, what we talked about is this can be frame perfect as well. That's -35. Do whatever you want, right? TP, super, whatever you want to do. That'll work. And you can do it to lows as well. You can parry lows as well. So if you want to be a parry god, go ahead. But you gotta do it with the frame. And remember, it's half bar to use it. It's a half frame to do it. You can also do it on specials. Let's see how super. There Where you guys go?
No, you don't.
You wanna do Daigo? You wanna do Evo Moment 37? There you go. You can do it. Oh, it doesn't do that? I guess it doesn't do it to that one. Well, the other stuff it is. I guess because it's a projectile, maybe? Oh, that's what it is. Because it's a projectile. You won't get that animation. But anything else? You get a full punish. Negative 17. So there are some good uses to parry. Very hard to do, but even if you're not, no. I guess you can't do it. Hold on. No. I don't know what block count is. Oh, okay. Never mind. If I was holding it, it would just absorb the hit. You wouldn't take damage. Oh, you'll take gray life, I believe. But you won't get like hit. You won't like be in hit stun. Now this is not something that you can use to like just punish, right? I can't just hold it and then punish people from doing stuff. Like unless it's a big move, right? Like unless it's this, like you're not gonna get a punish off of things. So like even if I was doing low forward, you're not gonna get a punish from it. It just absorbs and it pushes us away a little bit, but nothing too out of the ordinary. I want to say that's about it. When it comes to Chun-Li, you can also enter with this. I forgot to say, and if somebody is jumping, so you can also use this one like that. Oh my god. I got super. Let's see why I can't do that. I was just testing it. If you're in the corner, you can also do like. Okay, so that pretty much concludes the training of this game. I am going to actually do one match of ranked. I might lose, but we'll see how it goes. And then we'll conclude it, just to go over the things we talked about and all that good stuff. Now, the only thing I need to make sure is if my character controls are still good. So light punch, middle punch, yes. Right bumper's light kick, yes. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Let's go into ranked and we're gonna just play one match. If you guys have any questions, feel free to, you know, for those of you guys that are in the chat right now, you guys can ask any questions. If not, this will be posted on YouTube, you know, right after this. So if you have questions on the YouTube channel, make sure you leave a comment. Also like, subscribe the like and subscribe the YouTube channel. He's in burnout state, so he couldn't do EX legs anymore. Yo, what up, Mama Beth? How you doing? Come over to you. That's true. You should come over to play this, the hell. Oh, I didn't get the counter hit that I wanted. And we'll finish him off with the level 2 to level 1. This beta ends tomorrow, so if you want to come over, go ahead. Platinum 4 stars. We'll do the same, and then we'll follow. Oh, nice. Oh, he blocked it. Nice. Oh, he jammed it. No. Did you overdrive rush on the frame data and the causes? Yeah, we went over that a little bit. That's gonna work. Alright, last round. No. Trying to do it, and I just boosted it. No. Good stuff, good stuff. EX legs is only -3. I went for the tick throw, but it didn't work. I won one. I don't know if I can lose my placing. I think I could, but... I didn't leave. Am I dead after this? No, right? Nice. I was waiting for the drive impact, but I should have just... You gotta react in this game a lot. centimeters. We're chilling, we're chilling. I got one bar though, so I think we'll be okay. Send it. Send it again. IDB. Nope. I'm gonna hit by that. Oh, I'm gonna die. No. Yeah. Let's go. Oh shit.
Chun-Li.
I was so scared. But as you can see, that's kind of a typical ranked match that goes on in a Street Fighter 6. And yeah, you got to see a lot of the tools that I used, different moves that I did, the drive impacts. I didn't get to use any of the drive rushes. But yeah, Chun-Li, this game is really all about getting to know the frame data, like most fighting games. You want to get to know the frame data, you want to get to know the different mechanics of the game, what combos. So it takes a lot of patience. This is a new game. We're all going to be struggling at first, we're all scrubs right now. But yeah, something just to get, just gotta take some time with it when you get the game. Chun-Li's down forward stance buttons useful during combos in this game. Down forward, back, Hugger string. So if you can do a combo with crouching heavy punch, it's useful. You can do launch. You can do combos with standing heavy punch. So you can do stand heavy punch, stance, jab, EX legs, which is good. It's gonna take some time to get used to because I'm coming from Street Fighter. I played Chun-Li for 10 years in 4 and 5, right? So this is a new game, and I'm not gonna have everything optimal at the moment. But we're working on that, right? I'm working on it. So yeah, it's gonna take some time, but I think it's gonna be a good move. There's definitely some usage for it. Just gotta figure, what works out and all that kind of good stuff. Thank you guys for watching. This has been a Chun-Li, early Chun-Li Street Fighter 6 guide from the beta. Like I said, if you have any questions, please leave a comment down on my YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe. And before the beta ends, because it ends tomorrow night, I'll do a stream of just ranked matches and see how it goes from there. Alright, talk to y'all later. Peace.